the hand. This is one possibility. This is another case, and you see it was made in one shot. So we don't try anything. We just have all the information before to have the result. And trust me, the dentist only makes some little correction on the last molar. And here you can see we have zircon oxide bridge on the lower jaw. The central and lateral is a little bridge. We have crown only stand with the molar. We have crown with cutback technique, and this is the upper jaw with the cutback of the enamel of the central and lateral. So different kind of material, different kind of technique in one shot. This is the really workflow, the digital workflow. Full zirconia bridge, one of the most area interesting. So for that, I have to be careful of something is the insertion of the bridge, but the insertion with the preparation, but also or with the contact point. And it's very important to use the software tools to have also the insertion of the contact point. And then use good parameter. Don't do something and say, okay, it doesn't matter, I can correct with my hand, it only takes 10 seconds. Okay, if you do that at first, 10 seconds, second time, 10 seconds, and 1,000 times, and you don't have the solution. So you have to have a different kind of mining, is to try to have the solution inside the software. If you have the solution inside the software, you have it for all the case, and you don't spend time, and you earn money, and of course you can use that time to make better result, better aesthetic. This is my workflow. So the proposal of the software and also the occlusion, and this is the result with only glaze on it. I don't use my hand to the morphology or between the two crown, between the pontic, I don't use anything. So we have such a result. We can also have a surface only make with a milling process, and we have such good result. And if I do without my hand, I can directly deliver without model. And I can do by my home, but my other technician inside my laboratory can also do it. And that's why it's very interesting, is to reproduce the quality of my job. This is one of the first tests of a bridge make on the Inlab software, and the result directly after sinteration. And we have to see that all the dots are not so bad. So if I have such a result, also the contact point, I could go directly without model. So I don't need to print model, and I only need to have make a crown and have a good material to have a good result on full crown. And I can deliver like that, such case, like an abutment on that, a crown, provisional or directly complete. To have that kind of workflow is to have a plan. If I want a success, I need a plan. Plan is inside Morphology and Smile. The Morphology is directly inside the software. The Inlab software is the only software who have biogeneric solution. All the other software use database, so it's not so bad, but biogeneric is to look at the real crown and to make exactly the same. And after, if I need, I can use also database. So I have the two solutions inside the Inlab software. That's why I really prefer to use my Inlab software than another. And this is a solution, also no hands at all, only glaze on this zircon, and I can have such result. So not so bad. The smile design, I go very short on this area, but smile design is also interesting because I have to listen and to share with the patient and with the dentist to have a solution and just to show the workflow and then make the waxing, integrate the waxing with a cone beam and choose the good area where I can put the implant. Of course, with that, I can have better solution and then make drill guide. All the software all the software, Inlab software can do all that workflow. And for me, it's very easy to use. It's I can use that each day without any trouble. It don't take too much time, and I have such a good result at the end. This is another case with integration directly with a 3D designer. Use virtual articulator who is also inside, and also integrate facial arch, digital facial arch, and so I can have the digital impression, the cone being together, and the dynamic. So what else? And if I do that, of course, I can use that on digital complete denture. This is the real area of this workflow. So this is the case. This is also all things. And you see, I can see my propulsion, my laterality, all my contact on dynamic, and I can correct that. And of course, the software can be better, but it's the first step. It's the first step of a complete digital denture, and we haven't time. I just show you 2 or 3 pictures about that, but it's another topic. But now we can do that only on digital. This is a case with a prime scan, with a scan post, and then we have used model, make a model with the Inlab model. It's an implant model. You can see a dim analog inside, and the particularity of this dim analog is to be screw and unscrew. So I can reuse the dim analog for another case. And then this is the Inlab model. Then I can also use Atlantis workflow, and I have perhaps many work to do, and I prefer to send to Atlantis to make the abutment. This is the first solution.
Eric?
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. We have 2 questions that we just, the participants would like an answer to. Yeah. So first one is from Mr. Shamsuddin.
Yeah.
What is your formula for the bridge connector area size between crown contact and crown pontic contact, especially low crown height cases in Asian patients?
Yeah, it's about, I'm not sure I have really understand the question. It's about, well, what kind of parameter I need to have the result, the good result? Is that? Can you?
I would say, so what is the formula for a bridge connector area size between crown and crown contact and crown and pontic contact? So I would say that the size of the connector.
The size of the connector,
especially in the low.
We have that directly inside the software, and it really depends of what kind of material I have to use. And so I can answer directly on that. I can perhaps send an email to the participant about the different kind of parameter with different kind of material. I think it's better to
Lino also supported us. It's and he is right. It's a cross connection of the connector itself. So the participant would like to know what is the preferred size of the cross connection. I would say
the bigger is the best, in fact, but it really depends on the material. So I can answer directly of that, but I trust me, I send the email after about all the that real number. But inside the software, you can see that if your connection